Baroni, consultant and life coach. Today, I would like to treat you to a sensuality quiz to find out just how sensual you are in your appetite, really to get down to what kind of attitudes you have about your five senses and what you want to do with them. This is a quiz that was designed back in 1985 for Playgirl Magazine by a Diane Baroni, but I believe it's as relevant today as it was back then. So if you have your piece of paper and pencil, write 1 to 24 on the page, remembering that indulging your senses to the fullest, fairly wallowing in the delights of touch, taste, smell, sight, and sound, all can be some of life's greatest joys. And while some ladies are quite open about their wanton inclinations, even the primmest veneer may conceal the soul of a gay debauchee. So I hope that you truly enjoy taking this quiz and then seeing your results. It was designed to detect how truly decadent you are or might like to be. So choose the responses that most closely match your own feelings, and remember, be honest, because the results are for your eyes only. Number 1, your bedroom or boudoir is A, sleek and sparsely furnished with a huge platform bed. B, pure Victorian, all needlepoint pillows, old pictures, and antique dolls. Number C, a veritable harem with lush silk sheets and scented candles. Number 2, you find the idea of kinky sex A, scary, but you'll try anything once. B, fabulous, you only wish you could unearth a partner who go along with your wildest desires. Or C, thrilling, as long as it's occasional and not too far out. Number 3, your figure might be described as A, nicely rounded, full breasts, curvy hips, a sexy swell of tummy. B, trim and athletic, nary an ounce of fat. Or C, frankly voluptuous, and you love it that way. Number 4, which of these male body parts turns you on the most? A, penis, B, buttocks, C, forearms, or D, back of the neck. It's so vulnerable looking. Number 5, your absolutely all-time favorite meal would include A, caviar, wickedly rich profiteroles, B, spicy Thai or Indian food, C, pasta, platefuls of it, or D, an exquisitely delicate nouvelle cuisine such as poached bass with ginger, which looks as good as it tastes. Number 6, you'd never let your man catch you without makeup. True or false? Number 7, in personal habits. A, you're scrumptiously clean. Never a curl nor skirt pleat out of place. B, you are fairly orderly, although there have been times you've sported slightly pungent underwear or forgone a shampoo. Or C, gleefully sloppy, simply having time for such neurotic rituals. Number 8, if you could travel to any of these destinations, it would be to A, Paris, for its Tony pulsing nightlife. Tony Boulevard's pulsing nightlife, sorry. Number B, Hong Kong. This exotic oriental city has always appealed. C, Rome, birthplace of La Dolce Vita. Or D, the Caribbean. Ah, those sun-drenched beaches. Number 9, you find the idea of oral sex A, simply fabulous, you almost prefer it to intercourse. B, thrilling when you do it, but you're a little bit squeamish and yet even maybe a little angry when it's done to you. Or C, a total turnoff. 10. True or false? You've had at least one lesbian encounter. 11. Looking into your lover's eyes at the moment of climax makes you feel A, happy, but slightly embarrassed. B, resentful, rather used. Or C, giddily dominant. You're the one in charge. You're the one with the power. Number 12. In patterns, you tend to favor A, showy, free-form flowers. We'll say for grapes, okay? Not on your body. B, lush paisleys. C, bold geometrics. And D, fantasy prints, alive with birds, animals, strange little figures, etc. Number 13. If your man told you he'd had an affair, you'd be A, so shocked and hurt you'd probably end the relationship. B, upset but not too, this is 2022. Or C, delighted. Now you can tell him about your little fling. Number 14, your drink preference. A, icy Russian vodka, swallowed neat. B, a pina colada or Mai Tai. C, la lemonade, of course. 15, true or false? You wouldn't dream of not showering after lovemaking. True or false? Number 16, you're most thrilled when he kisses A, your breasts, B, your inner thighs, C, your palms, or D, the silky soles of your feet. Number 17, true or false? People often think you have more money than you do. True or false? Number 18, you've tried smoking pot before making love and A, you found it heightened your pleasure incredibly. B, didn't feel that much difference. Or C, loathed the experience. You'd rather cavort with every faculty intact. Number 19, true or false? It might sound silly, but you can actually tell whether you're going to fall in love with a new man by the way he smells. True or false? Number 20, your sexual fantasies often include A, flamboyant orgies in which you're being passed from one man to another. B, images of rape and bondage. C, King Arthur-type panoramas in which a dashing knight on horseback comes to your rescue. Or D, schoolroom scenes in which you're at the complete mercy of a sadistic teacher. Number 21. How often have you engaged in relatively minor illegal activities, like stealing company paper or not declaring that new camera when you went through customs, little things? A, frequently, and you've gotten quite a thrill out of not getting caught. Or B, never. You still remember how devastated you were when mother made you return that Mars bar you lifted. Or C, sometimes, but you're really not comfortable about it. Stealing is a crime. Number 22, true or false? You're extremely sensitive to heat and cold. Number 23, how many sexual partners have you had in the past year? A, 1, B, 2 to 4, C, 5 to 7, D, more than 7. Number 24, for a costume party, you dress as A, a belly dancer, B, Mata Hari, she was a spy back in the 20s, C, a dashing Don Juan with top hat, tails, sexy pencil-thin mustache, or D, a 20s flapper. Circle your answers on a separate piece of paper, list your answers, and here are the points for each letter. Number 1, A4, B5, C2. Number 2, A3, B2, C5. Number 3, A2, B5, C4. 4, A1, B3, C5, D4. 5. A1, B5, C4, D2. 6. True, 0, false, 5. 7. A0, B5, C4. 8. A1, B5, C2. 9. A5, B3, C0. 10. True, 5, false, 0. 11. A2, B1, C5. 12. A0, B3, C5. 13. A0, B3, C5. 14. A5, B2, C1. 15. True is 0, false is 5. 16. A1, B2, C4, D5. 17. True is 5, false is 0. 18. A5, B1, C4. 19. True is 5, false 0. 20. A2, B3, C4, D5. 21. A5, B0, C2. 22. True 5, false 0. 23. A0, B1, C2, D5. 24. A2, B4, C5, D3. What your score means. If you have between 100 and 120 points, you're a gay debauchee. And that's what this is. You're sensual, passionate, a complete hedonist who denies herself nothing. You take off for Tahiti on a whim, dive naked into a moonlit hotel pool without a second's hesitation. People adore you for your earthiness and spontaneity, and you never lack for chums or ardent suitors. Do be a bit cautious about excesses, daring girl, be they food, drink, sex, or any area that invites overindulgence. Your taste for decadence sometimes gets you into mischief. The second one is the free spirit, points between 75 and 99. Although not quite as daring as the gay debauchee, you have a huge capacity for pleasure in all its varieties. You're a charmer who's ready to dance until dawn or try out new erotic techniques, yet your fun-loving personality is wisely tempered by solid good sense. You'd prefer to balance play with serious endeavors and never quite forget that your career needs looking after. You know exactly when delvings into adventure may turn dangerous and pull back just in time. Between 50 and 74 points is the secret sybarite, Sybarite. Look it up. You're intrigued by decadence, all right, perhaps more than you'll admit, but often shy away from nicely naughty activities. You're a bit timid in bed, and even when you do relax and delight in new sensations, you wonder if you deserve such thrills. You do well to accept your wicked streak, then you'll cut loose and revel in the pleasures that are rightfully yours. And if your score is 49 points or less, you're a non-adventurer. To you, Jumpy Mouse, peril lurks around every corner, and you devote an inordinate portion of your time and energies to escape rather than enjoyment. You're also a rather disapproving girl, and that straight-laced air often wobbles friendships and love affairs before they even begin. Think about the traits that may be keeping you from indulging your senses, and then try to free yourself from fearful past conditioning and expand your sensual repertoire. So, how sensual are you? Would you like to know and grow as a lover? This is the station to visit every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Next week, I'm going to be talking to a personal trainer who's a Scorpio. And what are we going to talk about? Sexual fitness, something for everyone. Please join me then. In the meantime, I hope you're doing your Kegel exercises every single day. Hope you're getting proper sleep, meditating, taking good care of yourself, and masturbating, because you don't want to be sexually tense, and you got to take care of yourself before anybody else can take care of you. I hope to see you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and namaste, everybody. I love you all. Take care.